Hey everyone, welcome back into FS25 and welcome back to Frankenmuth, Michigan. It is now October and our alfalfa is ready to be harvested and we're going to turn all of it into silage. I went ahead and rented a big M so that I can get this grass mowed and swathed all in one pass, and bought a bale wrapper as well. So we're going to go ahead and get this all baled up. We've got these 3 fields to do. I did one contract in September, but other than that, it was a pretty slow month. Didn't really get a whole lot accomplished. So we have quite a bit to get done here, especially in the grass department, as you can tell, or alfalfa in this case. So we're going to get all of this picked up, baled up, and it's going to take a good chunk of the day. All right, we are in our second field here. The mower is trucking right along way faster than I can keep up with it. And I've also accepted a few contracts. I've already gotten one plowing contract done. Currently have an AI worker doing a second plowing contract. I picked up a third plowing contract and also another baling contract. We still have quite a bit of equipment to buy, a lot of land to buy. I do eventually want to own the majority of this county, so we've got a lot of equipment to buy there and a lot of land to buy in order to get all of that done. So we're going to keep hammering out contracts as fast as we can. That baling contract shouldn't take too terribly long. It's not a very large field, and this is going quite quickly. To be completely honest, we've been going for, I don't know, not quite an hour yet, and we've already got one field baled. I'm not sure how many bales I got off that one. I forgot to reset the bale counter when I started, so we'll find that out when I pick them up. But I did restart the bale counter on this field, and you can see we're already at 11 bales, and we have not finished our first round around this field here. So we're trucking right along, getting a lot done, and we have a lot more to finish yet. I've got some big plans coming up here towards the end of the episode, so make sure you stick around to see what's coming. Alright, we finished our second plowing contract here, and we are headed over to the third one. We're just going to kind of cut across country here, cut through a couple of fields. Don't tell the neighbors. But we'll get this one hammered out. We've got a lot of bales sitting out, ready to be picked up and wrapped, and we got a lot more to go yet. There's a ton of bales out here, and a ton to be made. So we'll get this guy folded out, we'll get him in the field, and get him fired up. And I think I still need to collect that contract yet. I do not believe I have collected it. Alright, we'll get this AI worker going here. We'll run down to the contracts, and we will go ahead and collect this one. So it's 17,900. Collect that one. And we will get back to baling. We still have a lot of bales to bale yet. Alright, we're back over here in our second field that we're baling, and you can see I've got a pretty good start on it. And the mower looks like he's probably half done, maybe a little more on our third field, on the alfalfa field that's going to stay as alfalfa. So we've got a lot of baling to do. That plowing contract should finish up relatively quickly, and then we'll have our baling contract left. Well, we're finishing up our last pass here on our second alfalfa field, and our plowing contract is already finished, and our mower has already finished mowing field 3. So we'll go ahead and jump over to field 3 as soon as we get this pass finished right here, and keep baling. We still have our baling contract left, and we ended up with 102 bales off this field. So we have definitely got a lot of bales. Alright, we're into our third field now, picking up bales. We've got probably 150, 160 made so far, and we're going to get probably close to another 100 off of this field. Maybe closer to 75. I'm going to guess somewhere around 75, 80 bales off this field yet. So we have a ton of bales that we're going to be turning into silage. We also need to go ahead and get this contract collected here. So that leaves us with one contract left. It's baling contract, so we will do that after we get this field baled. All right, we're finishing up our last little pass here for our alfalfa, and we are officially done doing our baling our alfalfa for this year. So it looks like we're gonna have 200. We're gonna have 58 bales off of this field, so I'm pretty happy about that. And now we have to go do our baling contract. All right, we're up here at field number 4. We'll get this fired up. We'll get it dropped down. And these are 9-meter rows. This isn't too big of a field, so this shouldn't take us too long. Take us about a half hour or so, and we will have this one knocked out. And then we can go back to the home place and start picking up our alfalfa bales and getting those wrapped and turned into silage. All right, and this contract is finished. So we will head back to the home place, and we need to get trailers so that we can get these bales picked up, all of our alfalfa bales picked up, and get them over to where we're going to wrap them. So I will see you guys when we get back to the home place. All right, well, back here at the home place, and I've got 3 auto load trailers hooked up here, and we're going to go ahead and jump in the tractor and get these bales picked up. It's going to take quite a few trips with the amount of bales that we have out here in these fields, so I'll catch up to you guys when we get done. All right, we got all of our bales run through the wrapper here, and they're all wrapped up and being turned into silage. See, I got 2 running down the driveway, and I've got the one long snake running down the entire length of the field here. All right, and if we take a look at pricing here, you can see that silage really never fluctuates. It fluctuates $1 this month for some reason, but normally it just says no fluctuation. So as soon as these bales are 100% fermented, we can go ahead and get them sold off right away, and that should be quite a bit of money. We have a lot of equipment to buy, and I have something in the works. I got a plan here, and I think it's going to be a pretty good one. So we're going to call this it for the month of October, and I will see you guys when these bales are ready to be sold off. All right, welcome into December, everyone. Our silage is now officially ready to be sold, and you can see I got 3 trailers loaded up again. So we're going to take this to the farmer's market. So we'll jump in here, we'll take off, and see how long it takes us to A, get this silage sold, and B, how much money can we actually make? So this is going to take quite a few trips. We're running 42 bales at a time here. So this is quite the train we got going here. So we'll head down to the farmer's market and see how much we get for our first load here. All right, each trailer's worth right just shy of $39,000. So we're going to make a lot of money here. I will finish hauling all these bales down here, and I'll catch up to you guys when I'm finished. Well, welcome into March, everyone. I kind of had some issues with recording, so I ended up selling off all of the silage bales, got just over $1 million for those, and we bought some land, made some improvements to a site, and bought a couple interesting little pieces of equipment here. So we'll run over to the shop. We'll start at the shop here, and I'll show you a new vehicle that I got. I got a new couple new trailers as well. So we'll get this opened up, and you can see I bought a new semi. We've got the old faithful Mac in the back here. We will definitely still be using it quite often. But we have this beautiful Peterbilt here that I picked up. You can see a lot of customization on it. Absolutely gorgeous truck, and we'll go ahead and jump in here and get it fired up, and we'll pull it outside and take a better look at it here. So this Peterbilt is quite amazing, to be honest. It has all kinds of customizations to it. You can see all the custom lighting. So we'll jump out here. It's got the door animations. Both doors can be opened manually. The hood can be opened manually. So we'll just take a quick walk around here. This starts out as basically just a frame, and you have to customize the whole truck from the frame up. It's really, really cool. You can see it's got lights absolutely everywhere. So we'll jump back in here. And, oh, here we go. So you can drop the airbags, raise the airbags up. You drop the front end, raise the front end, drop the tag axle. This thing's pretty cool. You can see we can open the hood here. We can close the hood. And the fifth wheel, if you take a look, I get a better view of it here. The fifth wheel plate can be slid forward and back as needed. So that's very, very interesting. And if we take a look inside here, the windows roll down. Roll down both windows. And I do believe you can open both doors. There we go. Yep. Just have to figure out which buttons to push. So there we go. And both doors can be opened and will stay open. And the detail on the inside here is absolutely incredible. I absolutely love this truck. So we'll go ahead and get these doors closed up again. Get our windows rolled up. And you guys can see the animation here inside the cab. See the way the stick works, clutch works. It's pretty cool. So if we hit the turn signals, and if we look outside, it has a full strobe light package. So yeah, this truck is pretty amazing. But we'll go ahead, we'll get this put back in the shed, and we can run over and I can show you the couple trailers that we got. And we got 2 new trailers in here. So we've got a cattle pod here that we can use. It is a modded cattle pod. Holds a lot more animals. So we will be using that later on in this episode here. And then we have our sprayer trailer as well. This is also another custom mod. It is pretty interesting. Haven't used it yet. All I've done is put it in the shed, but I cannot wait to use that next month. And this is completely customizable for as far as color. I went ahead and did the crimson trim to match the truck. And this, it has I don't know, 15, 20 different options altogether. So lots and lots of customization with that one. Well, we'll get those put away, and then I have another vehicle in here. You can see I got our bean header pushed over, and there's our combine. And over here, we've got the 4730 John Deere sprayer. So it's a good little sprayer. The only downside is it only has a 3,000 liter capacity. But it's going to work out just fine. 38 meter booms. So I can't wait to try it out. I know there's I think it's 4940. That's supposed to be coming into the mod hub soon, and I will most likely upgrade to it whenever it drops, but unfortunately it's not out yet. So we'll have to wait. And I'm going to run over here to the pickup, and I'll show you guys the new field that we got, and bought another farm site here. All right, so if you guys remember, this is the north farm that we looked at. It didn't have the house, but it had a couple of outbuildings. Well, I bought this place, removed the outbuildings, and I put up this finished sheep barn so that we can go ahead and run goats. I know I started goats in the last series, but didn't get to finish them, so we're going to start out with goats on this one, and we're actually going to get some milk out of them this time. So this is our goat barn here, so we're going to need that alfalfa so that we can feed them. And if we go over here, I went ahead and put up a hay shed, put up a hoop barn, and it is our hay storage, so we will be storing all of our hay in here so that we can feed said goats. And not only did I buy this little plot of acreage here, I went ahead and bought this field. So if we take a look at the map here, we now own Field 2, Farmland 3, and then we have all of our 3 original fields here. So we have a lot of work to do this spring, a lot of fertilizing and mowing and stuff to do, so I will head back to the home place. Alright, well, I went ahead and leased the Cron Big M again, and I hired that up on a worker so they can get this mowing done. Got them set up to do the swath drop again. So I'll run over, get the John Deere 6R, and we will get to baling. And this is going to take probably 2-3 hours to get this done, so I will catch up with you guys when we get all of the bales made. Alright, well, I got all of the bales baled up and wrapped up, and they are sitting along the edge of the alfalfa field here. And I also found out I cannot put alfalfa bales in the goat barn. So I went ahead and leased this seeder. Got a little bit of seed put in it, and we're going to change this alfalfa field over to grass. That way I can feed all of my goats. This also means I'm probably going to have to buy a few bales of hay to put in the goat barn, which kind of stinks, but not a whole lot I can do about it. So we'll go ahead and we'll get this thing folded out. And I also changed out the bale wrapper. I went with the little bit cheatier one. It's a fast wrap, but we have 201 bales that needed wrapped, and that was going to take forever. So I'm going to go ahead and hire this up on a worker. I think we better do 3. I like 3. So while our worker is getting this field planted here, I'm going to go ahead and jump in the peat and grab the bull rack, and we will go ahead and pick up some goats. Alright, and this gives us a great view of this peat hooked up to the bull rack. I think this is a terrific looking setup here. I mean, my goodness. That just looks so good. So we will we'll take this over to the animal dealer, and we will get our goats picked up. So our goat barn holds 122 goats. So I think we're going to go ahead and start out with, I'm hoping for 50, but since we only have $40,000 and a lot of planting and spraying to do this spring, we may only end up with like 30. But we'll go ahead and head over to the animal dealer and see what we can get. And you can't see out the way. So we're just going to go. I hope we're going to make it. Oh, what a shot. That looks just terrific going down the road like that. I mean, my goodness. Went too far. I was enjoying the truck way a little bit too much there. But yeah, I think the chrome with crimson red trim on this trailer just, I think it stands out so nice. Yep, that's an amazing setup right there. And the Jake works really well. It's not obnoxiously loud, but loud enough to make it sound really good. And obviously, you get a great view of the inside of the trailer here as well. So, yeah, I'm very happy, and I think, yep, the animal dealer is right up here. So we'll get pulled in, and we'll find out where we need to go to buy some goats. All right, well, I went ahead and bought 25 16-month-old goats. I got 25,000 liters of hay put in the barn and an extra bale sitting outside. So that should get us through for a little while. Hopefully it's enough until that grass can grow and be mowed. And yeah, I'm kind of disappointed I can't put alfalfa in here. So that sucks. But next month we will be able to sell all 201 bales of alfalfa. And that'll be a pretty good payday to get us through the rest of the year until we can get into harvest here. So we'll go ahead and take the truck back to the home place, get it put away. And I'll see you guys when we get down there. We'll see how far our worker has gotten here. Not sure if I'll be able to... I don't think I can turn around, but I can back in anyway. See how far our worker's gotten. Hopefully he's about done planting that field. That way we can get the fertilizer spread. Alright, well, we got all of the grass planted here on this field, so we're going to go ahead and get this layer of fertilizer thrown down. And I believe we're going to go ahead and call this an episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. We'll be into April, and it'll be time to plant corn and soybeans. So we'll have a lot of spring field work to get done in the next one, along with making sure we tend to our goats and make sure they're doing very, very well. So I will see you guys in the next episode. And if you like what you're seeing, please make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'll see you guys in the next one.